Hello, race fans. It's now time for the Group 7 time trials here at the Thunder Country Grand Prix.
Hey fans, now some of you aren't that interested in time trials, which is fine. Remember this date, June 3rd. That's when we will begin the group racing.
All right. First up from Rabid Badger Racing, the driver is Deacon, and he comes from the state of Maryland driving this BMW M3 GT2. Let's go, Deacon.
I'll tell you what, that beautiful BMW with the donuts on the side, better be careful as he makes his way into town that the cops don't start chasing him, even though they've been told not to do anything. And race fans, Deacon has, I'll be honest, he's gone from being mediocre to getting into the finals in one of our recent tournaments.
Hey, Richard, there he goes. Man, that paint job is beautiful.
He's always had great paint jobs. And he's coming along past the silos looking quite good. A 39.34 is going to put him now in the 23rd spot. Nice job, Deacon.
Hey, Richard, the next guy, we haven't seen him in quite a while.
Okay, scoreboard is in the way. I don't recognize him.
This is NDR from Michigan. Now, the driver is a little new to us. It's Casha Stark.
NDR.
And he's driving a Ford GT LM.
Okay, well, it's great to have him on the track. We kind of missed him here.
Yeah, we have a lot of returning drivers and lots of new ones, Richard.
Yeah, you could say that again. And, well, Cassius is slowing up a little here where the sidewalls are high. I hope he finishes well.
Hey, Richard, what do you think the cutoff time will be?
You mean like after all 102 drivers are done? There he goes.
Yeah.
Well, the predicted cutoff time right now is in the 42-second range. So he's going to have to move. Cassius is going to have to pour it on. Here he comes, 41. I'm not sure he's going to make that. And Casha Stark gets a 44-second run. He'll be in the 50th spot. That's a pretty slim chance there, Aaron.
And now at the starting line on the highway is Mad Mullet with the Wichita Diecast Racing League, and he is driving this Bentley Continental GT3.
Race fans, you're looking at the overall winner of the High Lift Pickup Smackdown at the Sand Dunes not long ago. Let's watch him make his way around the stadium turn and up into the tunnel. Tell you, he is driving there, Aaron. He's driving nice and smooth. 21 and 20, just under 23 out of the tunnel. I'm trying to do my math here. He seems a bit slower than the top of the list on the pole, but he's looking smooth. That's important. If he, oh wow, he knife edges through the switch gate, and here he comes through the chicane with a 40.8 second run. That's not bad. I bet he wanted faster. That puts him in the 32nd slot.
Hey, Richard, check out what happened to our next competitor.
Okay.
He hit a bush or a tumbleweed in the road, and this was his fastest run, too.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this. The track marshals didn't even know what happened. So this is his fastest time, I guess.
Well, they both were very fast. And this is Whiz from Wizard of Oz Racing in Kansas, of course. And Whiz is driving this Toyota GR Supra.
That little car is flying, Aaron. Look at that. Man, I'll tell you, he's going to be challenging for the top spot, that's for sure. 19 seconds through the tunnel, and that little Supra is not slowing down.
That's a Super Supra.
He has reached the highway in 27 seconds. This is a clinic in speed and control. All right, how will Whiz come through? 35.16. Whiz will take the second spot, just behind Chase Family Racing.
All right, Richard, well, next up we have a newcomer, and this is Dirk Funk from Candlepins Racing in Massachusetts.
That's a Nissan, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a Nissan R390 GT1.
Hey, another GT1. Aaron, he is moving along quite well. See, I love that bubble canopy. There we go. We got some air. And, you know, in future races, we're going to focus on the GT1s and those supercars with the bubble canopy. And we're going to have a race just with those on this track. So Candlepins Racing, nicely done. He comes by us, and he's 29 seconds onto the highway, Aaron. Look at that nice switch. He's going to have a fast time as we watch him come through this chicane. And now to the finish line, 38.37.98. Dirk Funk, you are in the 20th spot. Great work.
All right, here is another first-timer, Richard, and this is Roy Naldo. He comes from California, and it's Mini Mile Racing. He's got number R77. He's driving a Skyline GTR R32 Pandem.
Aaron, I'm impressed. You've got all these details down. Good job on your part. I like the way, look at the way the wheels look like they're spinning backwards. Oh, that is so cool. Well, he ought to get an award for making it look classy like that. That is impressive. And he's got smoke coming out of a stack. Hopefully that doesn't pollute the air in Thunder Ridge. There he goes. Okay, he's on the highway. And through the switchgate nicely. He's chasing the clock here, folks. Can he break 42 seconds? Whoa! And he does. 41.93. That's going to be close. Roy Naldo, 41st slot.
Richard, we don't have a newcomer. We have an old comer. It's G-Force Racing, and Giorgio is driving this Corvette C7R. Giorgio comes from Oregon.
Okay, well, we know Giorgio's fast. And let's just watch this clock and see this. Oh, hey, race fans, just so you know, each of the drivers gets 2 runs down the track. If you're not familiar with our time trials, and you are watching the fastest of the 2. So Giorgio exits that tunnel in 21 seconds. He's looking good as he comes by us, and 29 seconds onto the highway. We're noticing, fans, that anything under 30 seconds is quite good in terms of qualifying in the race. 37.6 for Giorgio. Nicely done in his Corvette. Giorgio takes the 15th spot.
And now the Old Sarge race group is up, and it's Old Sarge driving a Toyota GR 86 Cup. Old Sarge comes from Oklahoma, where the wind whips up river over the plains.
You know that song there, Aaron?
Oklahoma, where the wind whips over the plains.
I don't think you do. Whoa! Oh, the drone camera just hit the mountain. Wow, who's flying this thing? Is EP Videos flying our drone this time? No, he's a much better pilot than that. Here comes Old Sarge past us. And let's see, he gets on the highway right about 30.5 seconds. This is going to be another very interesting finish by a great competitor. Old Sarge is moving along, and he does well. He eclipses 40 seconds, and look at him. He takes the 25th spot. Great job, Old Sarge.
All right, Richard, we're moving right along. This is Fool's Errand Racing. Just in time, hopes to be just in time. He's driving this Shelby Daytona Coupe, and, well, he comes from Nebraska.
Yeah, look at that. Nebraska. Right before that was Old Sarge from Oklahoma. They're surrounding this area from the north and south, that is. So let's see how the Daytona Coupe comes through the tunnel in 21.5 seconds. He's looking good as well, Aaron. I like to see these racers that I'm not going to say they're mediocre, because they're all great. But he has found some speed. Oh, he got tied up a little there on the switchgate. All right, let's see how he's going to finish this. This was the faster of his 2 runs, and he breaks 40 seconds. Nicely done, just in time. You are well under just in time. Yeah, I think you're going to be just fine.
Now, from the state of Massachusetts, Team Kamikaze. And Kamikaze's driver is Stray Dog, and the Stray Dog is driving a Porsche 911 GT3.
Let's see if Stray Dog can build on this momentum. We've been seeing some fast times here lately. He's wiggling around a little bit, but he is doing well. He seems to be kind of like, he's got some speed, but not a ton of speed. So come on, Stray Dog. Don't be shy through the city. I like the music. 32 seconds on the highway. Whoa! Wow! He just about lost it. And here he comes. Is he going to break 42 seconds? That's our imaginary bar. And he does. He gets a 41.8. Hopefully that's good enough to qualify to race.
All right, Richard, we have 2 more. 2 more competitors, and this is Laurel with 409 diecast. He comes from Texas. He's driving that Mustang Shelby GT500.
Well, I hope he doesn't have the same fate as our poor Craigster Sr. from Hot Nuts Diecast.
No, he doesn't, Richard.
Well, how do you know that?
Because this was his first run, and he finished both times.
Well, you sure sucked the fun out of this particular qualifying race or qualifying run. Let's see how he does then. Here he goes. I do remember him passing me. So we're 31 seconds onto the highway. 409 diecast. Oh, he just about loses it. Aaron, Are you sure this was his fastest time?
Yeah, Richard, it says right here on the paper.
Okay, 41.07. Laurel, you are now in the 39th spot. I think you're going to be okay.
And now the final driver of time trial number 7 is Numbskull with Numbskull Racing. He comes to us from Michigan. He's driving an Aston Martin Vantage GT3.
Thank you very much, Aaron. Well, hey, if you're gonna stay healthy in racing, you gotta get some of your nummy.
Nummy?
Nummy, nummy, nummy.
That sounds corny.
I know that sounds corny, but I like saying nummy.
Nummy.
And right now, things are looking very nummy for Numbskull.
I guess I like saying nummy as well.
Here he comes. It's been a very smooth ride for him. 28.5 seconds on to the highway. Here he comes along past the silos. This was his fastest run. He throws it down with a 37-second run. So Numbskull is going to wind up in the number 9 spot as we conclude today's time trials.
Richard, how are we supposed to interpret this pole position board?
Well, take a look here. There are 64 slots that have filled up. But if today we projected who the top 64 would include, it goes down to Abnormal Speed Racing on the number 50. Race fans, we've got 2 more groups and actually 22 more drivers. 11 in Group 8 and 11 in Group 9. We'll see you soon.
Are you tracking?